have you been? How you doing? It is part 2 of 21 lessons in 21 years, and I hope you did enjoy the other one.
Yes.
The main reason why we didn't combine it is because it would have been too long. Like,
way
we can
too
talk
long.
and talk for days. Anyway, so today we're going to do the rest 11 lessons because we did 10 last time.
Yes.
And let's start. Kwa hayo machache. Let us start.
Yes.
So yours.
Okay, so my first one is sleep helps with everything. So does wine. Are you stressed? Have a glass of wine, then sleep. Are you overwhelmed? Are you celebrating? Glass of wine, sleep. It really calms you, makes you feel better. It's not, of course, an everyday thing, because you know life can get stressful every day, no, but like at the end of the week, catch up on your sleep, have half a bottle of wine, or a whole bottle, depending on your guts and how strong they can. But you know, wine is easy. I can easily finish a bottle of wine, if I'm being honest. I can just sit here watching movies the whole afternoon and I'll just end up finishing the whole bottle. And tomorrow I'll drink another. But you know, wine is biodegradable. But sleep and wine help with everything. Yeah.
Because to be honest, if I'm mad, I sleep. Because you know, okay, I think it's sort of a curse. I don't cry. It's very hard for me to cry. Yeah, so when I want to cry and tears are not coming, I'm just like, you know what, say must, what actually learn. And I feel like I'm deprived of something so important because sometimes you just need to cry and release the.
Let me tell you, I cry over everything.
I wish I could,
I'm
but
a
tears
crier.
just
I
don't
cry
come.
over movies. I cry as in I cry. Sometimes if I haven't cried in a while, my body just wants to cry. I put on a sappy movie. Fault in Our Stars always works, and I cry and I heave and I feel better.
Yeah, because now how you feel then the sleep you get after crying is A1. So now I can't cry. Tears are not, I want to cry like I want to cry, but tears are not there. So I just sleep, baby. I just sleep. You someone is boring, you sleep.
Yeah.
Take a nap, then you wake up wiser to respond to the person.
True.
So yes, naps and wine.
Best combination of life.
Since we're talking about wine, the last year has been about knowing how to handle my alcohol.
Yes.
Kai akisini
Yeah,
embalas. No, I'm not singing that song again. Because I've been embarrassing myself left, right and center. Like every time I want to get drunk, I just think of Sam telling me, Unachoma, Sheila Unachoma, and I'm like, okay, no, I'm not taking a shot. I'm not, no, I'm telling you, I've done this. Story for another day. But anyway, now I've learned what to mix, what not to mix. Like for example, I can't mix tequila with anything. If it's tequila the whole night.
Yeah.
But things like, for those ratchet days, konyagi you can mix with a beer or two and you won't die.
Really?
Yeah.
Just do it.
Oh, okay, queen. Hey, me Gilbis, let me tell you the things it has. Please
Better, no, there's better gin out
don't
there.
drink
No offense to the
Gilbis.
people who drink Gilbis,
No.
but I haven't drank it. But
I
there's
mean
better gin
all
out
the
there.
offense. The last time I drank that thing. Ah la la la.
There's better gin out there. There is Gordon's, there is Beef Eater, there is Hendrix, there is Tanqueray, which is really good.
Because mine is this trauma. I went through the most that night. Literally, ask me why me and my friends did not go. We came together, but ask me why one was doing Motaiga. Amepanda mati ya kwenda kwa Ngori na tunaenda. How? One is escaping the police. How? And we just drank Gilbis. We weren't even drunk. I think we were spiked, but anyway, mine is trauma, so Gilbis I can't. So handling my liquor has just really come in handy because now I know my limits. I know to listen, not at it to take shots because I'm taking shots. I can't deal. Because I get 0 to 100. I don't have 50. It's 0 to 100.
There's no in between.
There's no in between. And when it's 100, it's 100. Like I'm jumping all over the place. So I've just realized that say must by this. I think you can't drink everything. You can't bow to peer pressure to drink what you don't like drinking or what will react to your body. So that has been that. And drinking water.
Yes. But before we go to water, since we're talking about alcohol, learn what works for you.
Yes.
Don't do things because of peer pressure, like Sheila said. Don't do things because it's trendy. Just do what works for you. Unaweza kuwa hapa unakunywa hiyo gin doesn't work for you. wewe unabondeka tu hapo peke yako asubuhi, the next day you're in bed dying. You know, that's actually one of the reasons I started drinking wine. I wanted a drink that I didn't have to cringe to drink. Because I used to drink whiskey and I cringe all the time. So I sat down one day and I asked myself, "Kwani whiskey must? As in, is it by force? Is it a must?" So I started drinking wine because wine I can comfortably sit. I wouldn't need to cringe over nothing.
You don't need to chase.
I'm enjoying it. You know, like I found it because it's what worked for me. Now I recently tried a good gin, which we will try in one of the next videos, and I loved it. I even bought a whole bottle for myself and my man's. I was like, listen, this gin is so good because you don't even taste the alcohol. Because for me, if I'm enjoying something, why am I cringing?
Exactly. Have you seen her taking a shot of whiskey? Oh my god, it's the most hilarious thing. And
I get shit-faced.
Because they have to drink my shot like this. I can't, baby. If it's not chased, I'm just to say me too mini lightweight, and I'm not Mrs. Tunya kukunya shot, you know, and phase. You know, people who drink shot at Yatirika to soda tea. I'm like, where is the facial expression? And you know, is the alcohol not hitting you? Like, what? Why are you so straight faced? Yeah. I'm busy. Yeah. Can't still. So yeah, I've been handling how to deal with my liquor, not to make a fool out of myself because stories I have, I don't want. Moving forward, then also drinking your water, it's very important. It's necessary, so please. I saw this tweet, I was dying. There's this tweet, this guy asked men, what don't you enjoy because of your toxic masculinity? Then this guy said, ati me, carry a water bottle. Majuna beba na tumbo kama nganya. I was like, wow, how do you even say that? I was like, I'm finished, guys. It's important to drink water.
Yes,
still drink your water. Please drink your water. Yeah.
This is such an important lesson, guys. You know, when we were younger, we used to think grown-ups have their shit together. They don't. We are the grown-ups now. We don't got nothing together, as in nothing. That is the biggest lesson I have. Like, let me tell you, I used to think, oh yeah, you know, when you turn 25, when you turn this, life goes this way. Let me tell you, sis, our dreams used to be by this age, I'll be married, I'll have a car, I'll have a house. Listen, we're in our 20s now. Soon we'll be in our 30s. As in, no one told us that grown-ups are just dealing with life and just taking a day as it comes. Like, personally, I have so much respect for the generation of our moms and dads. They had money to take us for holidays, pay our fees, work their asses off. Like, they had, hey, because now you're thinking about, you don't even have kids. And life is already like, wow, you know? So what happens when you get the kids? You know, like, listen, grown-ups don't have their shit together. They just take it as it comes. That has been my biggest lesson, because I used to have this whole perception of what adulting is. No one told me adulting is bills, more bills, taxes. No one told me. Of course, there's a better part of adulting. Those ones, you know, but generally, adulting is a scam.
Well, it's a bigger scam because someone was saying, until now, 25 in Nairobi, you're still living in your mom's house, which is not bad, I mean, by all means. But someone in Sharks, akona mtoto, akona nyumba, amejenga mamake, akona nyumba yake, and I'm like, oh my god, true. Yeah. But at the end of the day, I will not push myself to do things I don't want to do just because that kuna mtu akona nyumba yake.
Yeah.
Kila mtu na maisha yake. Because even our parents, like my mom got me pretty young, so at my age right now, she had me. She had a job. She was getting things done. She was making ends meet, and I'm like, "Aki, mimi ningepata mtoto sasa hivi." I mean, we live in different realities, and just go with the flow. I mean, a day at a time.
Yes,
a day at a time.
And staying just in your lane, but we'll get to that later.
You're oozing points today. You're oozing. Mine is men ain't shit.
Some men
ain't shit. I say this because you will be minding your business, drinking your water, glowing, getting things done. Then this man, mtu ametumwa na shetani. Akuja. I was about to say kuharagania, but kuharibu vitu zako. As in, men up to you ladies to decide, no, this one is trash, I'm not dealing. This one is not trash, I am dealing.
Yeah.
You know, like, don't let this men distract you. They have, I don't know, they just, it's the devil's work.
Yeah.
Don't let the devil prosper in your life. If you can't deal with him, don't let society make you deal with him. Don't. It's not worth it. Just move on with your life. The right man will come and assimilate perfectly into your life without trashy business. Yeah. Yes.
It's correct.
I'm for the right man. She relates. Yeah. So yeah.
So my next point, who are the Joneses? Why are you trying to keep up with the Joneses and you don't even know who the hell they are? Leave the Joneses alone. Let them live their lives. You live your life. Stay in your lane. Especially in this time of social media.
Repeat.
You know, just stay in your lane. Because you know, in this time of social media, you'll scroll through your feed, you'll find people who are your age or younger doing the damn thing. I'll give you the example of Mihlali. Mihlali is like 23. Like, we're same age. Mihlali has a BMW M series, one of the M series, I'm not sure which one it is. She lives in her own incredible apartment. She's one of the highest paid makeup artists in the world. You need to get that straight. So when you're scrolling through your feed, it can be so easy to compare, but sis, just stay in your lane. Your own journey, your own time, your own pace. You know, stay in your lane. Don't try and keep up with the Joneses. Me, if I was trying to keep up with Miglali, I'd just be buried in debt.
Walai.
Like,
or
a
depressed.
car, a house, like, yeah. So just stay in your lane, sis.
It really actually works because it gives you peace of mind to understand that not everyone is the same, not everyone's journey is similar. So if your friend is prospering, be happy for them, because when your time comes, you will expect them to be happy for you. And what I think about is Kogi is doing the damn thing right now, and I wouldn't be jealous of her, because I know at the end of the day, if I want something, if I want guidance, she will be the one to give it to me. So in that sense, then it is very easy to be happy for your friends, to believe in, to trust the process, to believe in your journey, because we all have different paths in life. The other one is unlearning. Since we're talking about learning, let's also talk about unlearning. I have done so much unlearning of the past 1 year, because unlearning about how life should be, how relationships should be, how self-love should be, how living your life should be, how my relationship with my parents should be. Oh my god, it's been such an awakening process, because I'm one person who likes to, I'm a hopeless romantic, so I have everything figured out, and if something doesn't go out as planned, I feel like I failed or I'm not doing my best. So it really took so much learning, or actually unlearning, to know that it is okay to be where you are right now. It's okay to be the size you are right now. It's okay to be in the mental state you are right now. I mean, all these paths lead to a higher place, like a better life, because I've always been the ones I'm big, people think I'm unhealthy, and I'm like, me and you are not doing anything. You're not working out, I'm not working out, but your genes are good, mine are not so good. So society does not have any business judging who is healthy and who is not healthy in terms of body size. I mean, the person who's calling you unhealthy, first of all, pia haenda gym. Gym, and they're busy ranting. And I mean, that's society, because that's what we were taught to say. If you're bigger, then you're unhealthy. If you're smaller, then you're healthy. And that's not always the case. Or if you're people are seeing your progress, then you're doing something. People are not seeing your progress, then you're doing nothing. It's not always the case. Someone might not be announcing their wins, but they're doing the damn thing, and you might not know because you're not inside the circle. So you'll be like, that person hafanyi kitu, so I've learned not to judge people. Okay, it's very hard to do that, but it's a work in progress, because sometimes you just want to judge. I'm like, so you wanna like damn shit, sipping the damn bitch juice. Clearly, I can't deal. But at the same time, I'm like, there's a reason why they're acting like that, and I'm not in any position to judge why and how to live to live their life. You see, because I don't want anyone also to judge me or tell me how to live my life. And it's really tricky, especially when you have parents who believe in this is how life is supposed to be, you know. So telling them, no, I'm not going to do that, but like audacity. Like, what do you mean? Why are you standing up to me? Did I give you the authority? Are you not in my house? Like, you know, you're never grateful. Things like that. And you're just like, no, I'm not going to do that because it's not for my own good. And I'm in no position to do something that is not for my own good just to please you. Life is too short for that. So it's been such a process of unlearning. Oh my goodness. Every day we fight with these things. Because, you know, also telling men that no, we're not going to do things just because that you're a man and you're telling me and I'm a woman. No, I'm not going to do it. And they're like, oh, the audacity. Like, things that get to me ni makanga akisema, ati madam, I don't know, like they're just so rude for nothing. Ati size yangu. And I'm like, missy size yako, no sinambi tena. I hate it, you're disgusting. Yuck. As in, just simple things like personal space, simple things like irrespective of your gender or something. Because society dictates that women are lesser than men. So, hey, it will take you time. It will just be patient about it. But yeah, we need to unlearn all these things that are not for our benefit anyway. Yeah.
I think my last lesson is that African literature is where it is at. Let me tell you something. When I was in primary school, there was these people who were like, I don't read African literature. It's only boring. They're not the same quality, sis. Let me tell you. Now, as an adult, I'm reading more African authored books than anything else. Like in a year, the percentage is like 80% African authored books, which I have learned to love so much because you can relate to them, you can understand their journey. It's a third world country like yours. The struggles are the same, and you get to also learn, you know, quite a bit about different countries without having to go there. I haven't been to Nigeria or South Africa, but I have an image or a visual of how the experience there is like based on the books I have read. So I've really learned to embrace African authored books.
Also about that is they actually bring out the misgivings of society, like patriarchy, like I don't know, toxic parenting skills and things you can relate to and things you didn't even know are bad, but now you see and you're like, by the way, we've been doing this all wrong.
Yes.
You know. So it's easy to relate, as she said, because there's so many philosophies that those authors use that we use them now and we go through them now with or without knowing. So it's easy to bring out issues that we go through as Africans and to talk about them and to bring them in the limelight, yeah, without necessarily demeaning them. We know, like, American people write these stories with a view of demeaning them, with a like superiority complex. So this person has gone through what you've gone through. They've been beaten, they've been, you know, they've gone through matatus, you know, they've done all that. They've had the effects of colonialism and they understand all that. So by them writing, it's just like your sister or your brother writing.
Exactly.
My last one is just compartmentalizing your life, your feelings, your goals, you know, short term, long term, inner circle, outer circle, things to do now, things to do later. Like, you know, it's all about I don't know, like urgency or what comes first, what comes later. So it really is important to know that this is my goal for today. I need to be happy today. Why am I being happy today? Because it will bring peace of mind. You know, in the long term, I'll have done something. Because, you know, happiness and peace of mind brings productivity. So things like that, like today, say I'm going to do this because tomorrow I will need to do that for that. Or just compartmentalizing.
Everything you're doing has a ripple effect. So what you do today, you need to be very intentional about it because it'll affect tomorrow and the other tomorrow and the other tomorrow.
Yeah, that's just it for me. Those are our 21 lessons in 21 years. We're really young, but anyway, we ooze wisdom.
And I think in a few years when we're 30, we look back and see. Oh, I think one more thing that I think I've been learning is that I know nothing.
Yes. Woo! Don't know.
You know, like,
yes,
I don't know anything. Because you think you know and then you realize by the way what you know is so, because there's so much information. So I think by the time we turn 30 and we're watching back to these videos, we're like, wow.
And you keep on learning.
Yes, we'll realize by the way, right now we feel like we might know, But then when we get there, we're like, oh my god, we didn't even know shit. So yeah.
So thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Hopefully it won't be as informative. Maybe something
Light, fun.
Yes.